I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Action Comics number 967, when two time travelers have a grim prediction for the Earth. What will that mean for Superman? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay, so as we dig on into the comic, the planet Earth is destroyed, a smoldering wreck left in the wake of a bunch of parademons. Well, that was a short comic. At least it didn't waste my time or nothing. This, as we discover, is actually the far-flung future, a horrible future that was brought into being thanks to a Superman-looking figure. But it couldn't possibly be our Superman, right? In the present, Superman and his son Jonathan, the Superboy, are looking for the Genetron building. Jonathan takes this opportunity to ask his father about some of his costume choices over the years. FYI, this conversation is pure solid gold. I love that Jonathan asks all the questions a real son would ask. Hey, that black suit was cool, why don't you wear that anymore? Hey, what was with the underwear on the outside, Dad? Superman also gives really great answers that are really respectful to the long history of the character. He just doesn't throw the shorts under the bus because it would be funny to do so. Also, geez, Superman, don't let your kids see a picture of you with a mullet or electric blue and red Superman. I can only imagine the answers you'd have to give then. Now, while all this is going on, Lois is handling her business in Metropolis. She's been sent in to give a very important interview to LEX LUTHOR about all the works he's been trying to accomplish. Luthor, as we discover, has been keeping a close eye on Lois Lane ever since she came back to work at the Daily Planet, but also he's been keeping a close eye on that new mysterious Clark Kent that's been left around. The interview goes over pretty well. Lex talks about how he felt that Metropolis and the world was ready for a Superman not from beyond the stars, but a modern man who pulled himself up by his own bootstraps. While showing off his fancy new toys to Lois, we can also see that he's making use of that mother box he was given at the end of Darkseid War. He's turning it into a weapon because of course he is. Why do I feel if you gave Lex Luthor a paperclip it would only take him a couple minutes to weaponize that as well? It's at that point Lex's office building comes under attack by one of the two time travelers. This nasty customer here goes by the name LeCall the Godslayer. Well, geez, I think I know what my next D&D character is going to be called now. This guy is incredibly powerful, managing to give Luthor more than a run for his money. But it's what this walking, talking heavy metal album cover says next that turns out to be quite distressing. He says in the future, Lex Luthor will return to his evil ways and use his mother box, as well as his connection to the planet of Apocalypse, to completely and utterly destroy the Earth. And so LeCall and his buddy Zayd have gone back in time to try and keep that from happening, all Terminator style. As the comic winds down, we get a terrifying image of Lex Luthor in this possible dark future sitting upon a throne, of which I can only assume is skulls. Action Comics number 967 is yet another Superman issue that's firing on absolutely all the cylinders. You get the great stuff between Superman and his son. Lois Lane is pulling her weight now, helping to unravel some mysteries. And we're also concentrating on Lex Luthor now and his turn from a bad guy to a good guy. I know a lot of people, myself included, felt that there was a lot of time unaccounted for from the end of Darkseid War to the beginning of DC Rebirth, where Luthor seemingly gave up control over an entire planet to come back to Earth and be a Superman stand-in. Sure, it made sense at the time, but this is Luthor we're dealing with, who always is thinking 10 moves ahead. And yet, by far the most interesting part is that even amidst all of this, Luthor still seems resolute and honest about his attempt at trying to be a better Superman. What could possibly change to make this dark future happen? And could knowing the future now makes Lex try that much harder to try and stop it from coming to pass? All interesting stuff. I can't wait to see what they do with this one in future issues. Overall, I would give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Good stuff.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer? Or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.